welcome back. I've been trawling around this forest for hours looking for its famous wild boar, but as usual, many dog walkers and absolutely no luck whatsoever. Plenty of crows though. So this is the Forest of Dean. So it's located just by the Wye Valley and very close to South Wales. In fact, the border to South Wales is just about 200 yards. Oh, it's going well, it's going well. This is one of mine and Emily's favourite places in England, and I think you can probably see why. It's absolutely stunning. And even though the boar ain't playing game, there is plenty of wildlife. Getting warm now. Now don't panic, it is not just me. Emily, AJ and Summer are here with me. The whole team is reassembled. We're staying on the campsite just on the edge of this forest. I've also made friends with a really chipper robin, which has provided me plenty of light entertainment this morning. This campsite is ideal if you like nature, wildlife photography, walking, hiking, wild swimming, all those kinds of things, and we will show you around because that's where I'm headed back now. Because one, I'm pretty hungry, and two, there's just way too many dog walkers, runners, joggers, cyclists all over the place now. I'm not going to have any joy whatsoever. Are we up? Morning. Must be autumn. The diesel heater's on. You cold, was you?
Yes, bloody freezing.
That's it then. Mouth Almighty's back in the videos, isn't ya?
Back again. Guess who's back? She's back, she's back, she's back.
Anyway, also, look who else is back. Everyone's favourite little bit. Hey, Titchy. And of course, where is he? Oh, he's hiding down there. This one who's choosing to lay in his second little cubby hole. He has got a proper bed. We all know about his proper designated bed zone, but he likes to chop and change between the two. So I don't even know why I bother sometimes building you these things.
You love it.
So we are back in the videos together. Can you see us? They can see us, right? Is this better? Where's the switch?
She don't like you. You built it.
Oh no. We haven't filmed anything together for nearly a month, have we?
I know, it feels really weird actually.
So apologies if we are a bit ropey, because well, we don't know what we're doing.
No.
No change there.
I was going to say, when do we know what we're doing, really? Come on.
So we're in the Forest of Dean. We've come to a campsite. Why have we come to a campsite?
To ease us back in.
Yes, Vanlife UK. Obviously, after the ease of van life in Norway and Sweden, we just, rather than go straight into park up, no camping signs, trying to find somewhere to park, we've just come
No
to
signal.
No signal, all of that jazz. Mind you, you've not got no phone signal here, have you?
Out the window.
So we've come to a campsite just to have a couple of days. You're in holiday mode, aren't you?
I am. I have eaten my whole body weight and Louise's in snacks because I'm like, holiday!
No change there then. And what have you been up to while you've been absent?
Oh, I've been working. Nothing fun.
No, and you gave Fanny a deep clean, didn't you?
Oh, I did give her a deep clean. She loved it.
If you follow us on Instagram, you would have seen Emily had a toothbrush in all of Fanny's cracks and crevices, didn't you? I've got to get them in. I've had no end of complaints about the lack of innuendo in the last two videos.
Oh, I'm just not listening to you.
And we're going to have a very holiday-themed breakfast.
We are. Oh, I'm excited.
Can we have it now? So I was just about to film Emily doing the breakfast so we can show you what you're having. And she goes, oh, hang on, let me wipe my oven over, let me clean my kettle. It's a shame you didn't apply that theory to yourself, did you? Look at her, she's got dirty, filthy, I don't know if you can see that, dirty, filthy tracksuit bottoms, baggy old sweatpants, toothpaste down your top, done your hair for us, haven't you? Tell them how much you spent on a haircut that we're not even going to see because you don't like it.
Right, it's not the point and you don't need to know that. I don't need that kind of judgment from you right now.
So she had her hair done while I was away, cost an absolute fortune, and now she don't like it, so she's going in this like alien predator slick back do that you've got.
Yeah, you best flinch.
Anyway, breakfast. Got enough in there, have you? Enough chocolate?
I think it's sufficient enough. It's Emily's Pan au Chocolats.
So we couldn't get any pan au chocolats from the... What do you call them? Go and say it again.
Pan au Chocolat.
Pan au chocolat. We couldn't get any from the supermarket, so Emily's making her own. And I've got to be honest, they actually taste better, don't they?
They do. I feel that I really adapted these croissants really well.
And it's quite clear that now Emily's back, my health kick is over. This is temporary. This is just on holiday mode. We're having a couple of days holiday mode, and then we're going to get fit, we're going to get healthy, and we're going to get properly on the road, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to beast her in some, workouts and stuff.
That's not going to happen. I'm just going to go for walks.
Loser. That crunch.
So we've picked up a few battle scars on the van. Mercedes Sprinter owners need not laugh. It's only a little bit. So the van is going to need a bit of TLC over this winter at some point before the next big trip, because we are planning a huge trip. AJ's found himself a squeaky toy, so apologies for any squeaking in the background. And Summer, she's settled straight back into van life, probably quicker than any of us. She's just been chilling, lazing around the van all over the place. Speaking of TLC, AJ's been to the vets. He's absolutely fine, had a blood test done, because like I said last week, he's losing a bit of weight, but nothing wrong with him, so he's allowed a few more fatty treats, which will keep Emily happy because she'll have someone in her team. But we are trying to be far more healthy on the road, because it's very easy when you're doing van life to be a little bit less healthy than you should be. And one thing we're managing to do really well, thank you AJ, is to drink plenty of water, because drinking lots of water every single day is really good for you. And that is all thanks to this week's video sponsor, which is
Air Up. And this bottle turns boring old water into something nice, done by the pure magic.
Not really by pure magic, it's science. And when I say science, it's really not that complicated at all. It's basically done with what's called retronasal smell, and that is the very posh way of saying smelling through the back of your nose. And when you smell through the back of your nose, that manifests in the brain as taste, something we've probably all experienced in the past when you go into like a fish market and you get that massive impact and you can actually taste it. And Emily now is going to show you very simply how it works.
All you want to do is fill her up with water. Put in your straw. Pop your pod on, whichever flavour you desire. Pop it up. Take a sip.
So as Emily's drinking through that straw, basically she's sucking in and creating a slipstream, which sends the tasty smell through her nose, back of her throat, and then she tastes it in the brain. How's it taste?
Strawberry.
And we've also got these funky new bottles this time, which aren't plastic, they are metal, and they're better for us for like when we go out on long hikes in the sun. If our bottle's in the side of our bag, which is where we normally keep it, it stops the water from warming up too quickly. So really impressed with these, and they look really sleek. Look at that. And then there's your lid.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, really cool. Really like the bottles.
Yeah, I like this one.
So as far as flavours go, there are absolutely loads to choose from. I don't know how many, but there's well over 20 on the website. We've tried loads. I really like the pineapple. Emily loves like the strawberry, and they also do like a cola flavour as well, don't they?
They do.
Which you can pair up with sparkling water if that's your thing. Emily does like that.
It's very nice.
I would highly recommend them if you do want to try and drink more water that hasn't got any additives, because unlike anything else that we've come across, this is pure, you are drinking pure water, so there's no sugars, those bad nasty things that go into most other soft drinks. So that's really, really good for us, because otherwise it's Emily in particular, because you would drink a lot of crap, wouldn't you?
I would, and you've probably noticed that. So this is really good because it's helping me drink more and more water.
We find they last at least a week for us, don't they? And using them every day on different hikes. If you want to try Air Up for yourself, I will of course leave all the relevant information in the description below. And the one thing I will say, I've said it before and I'll say it again, don't be expecting a massive fruit explosion. They just add flavour to otherwise boring water, and if Emily likes it, then it's all right by us, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Because she is the boss. And on that note, we are about to embark on our first proper walk-stroke hike. It's a long walk, isn't it?
It is a long walk.
We're going to take you down to the river where it's really, really pretty. I don't think that's acceptable behaviour on a campsite. You're going to get in trouble with everyone in the comments. They're going to have a right go at you. All those fellow vanners that use campsites, you're in big trouble.
Just don't put it in.
We all know it's going in.
Whatever.
You shouldn't be such a rebel with that. Of course, look, you've got nothing to say for yourself either, because you know you're wrong.
No, he needed a drink. I just gave him a little drink.
We are well into autumnal weather now. It's a bit of a nightmare in the van because you have to bring, like today already, I've had full winter get up on this morning, then I had shorts on briefly, and then it got cold again, so I've multi-layered. Now the bloody sun's out, so trouble living in a van because you have to fit it all into Fanny's nooks and crannies.
Oh, I can't.
That's 2 for you already this week. 2 already. I'm going to go for 1 more in this video. So this campsite's pretty decent. There's loads of walks all the way around. Don't worry, Emily will show you in her own special way later on, I'm sure. It will not be in 2 minutes though, because it's huge. We're going to go on a walk now that's down quite a steep hill, but there is lots of trails. It's been brilliant for walking AJ and stuff, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been amazing. I love this place. Just so many walks.
He's just reading his etiquette, the behaviour he's got to abide by. You're in luck, it doesn't say you can't drink out the water taps.
He didn't touch it, and plus, I thought about this. Like, germs is okay because it builds the immune system.
That's your excuse and you're sticking to it.
That is, yeah.
What doesn't break you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished to stay, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun?
We are now on the Wye Valley Walk, so you can walk directly to it from the campsite. Now it is a very steep, well it's not that steep, but it's a long winding hill down with quite a steep incline at the very end. Took us about half an hour to get down. It's probably going to take 40-45 minutes to get back up.
Maybe an hour of this one.
But it does bring you to this trail, and we're about to show you Biblin's Bridge, which is a really cool spot. We've actually been here before, but Emily has got some much sought after, very highly anticipated, you've asked for it, you're going to get it, Emily's fun facts.
Woohoo! This trail is 136 miles long, and this point of this bridge is only mile 20. We won't be doing all 136, but it also crisscrosses over the Welsh and English border, and currently we're in Wales. How do you say it? My Cymru?
Cymru?
My Cymru? I reckon I've got that right. Anyway, so we're in Wales, but we're going to cross over back over into England. But yeah, so 136 miles, it crisscrosses over and ends up somewhere high in the mountains in mid-Wales. I think it's my Cymru.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Cymru.
Cymru.
Apologies if we've just butchered the Welsh language, but we're going to show you the bridge now because we really like this suspension bridge, don't we? And it's got some epic views either side.
So I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm going to say it's here. Now I'm stepping half and half in England and half in Wales.
And you'll notice she's rushing across the bridge, and that is because it is particularly windy. She's got AJ with her, and Emily doesn't like heights, but it's a pretty cool bridge. This is where we are then. Monmouth, 4 miles that way, and then Simmons-Jack, which is 2.5 miles that way. Put them there and eat them. Emily's made us packing up, and obviously AJ thinks it's for him, and rightly so. Look at him, so entitled, so entitled. You get the crusties, mate, and I've got ham, so you'll enjoy that. Thank you. Honestly, this weather is so all over the place. You was freezing a minute ago, weren't you, with your hood and coat on?
Seriously, it's just so up and down. I had sunglasses on, I thought, oh, this is nice. Then I felt like I was in the Arctic.
Autumn is exciting though. All the autumn colours will be coming very, very soon, so that's something to look out for. We was going to attempt the walk to Simmons-Jack, but it is 2.5 miles, and AJ, we have to ease him back in as well because he gets lots of long walks where we live, but where we live it's very flat, isn't it?
Yeah, and here has been quite hilly and a bit rough in certain places and stuff. So yeah, a little bit easing in.
He's got a little bit of a limp, so we're going to head back to the van now, and then by the time we've gone back up that hill, you've had a nap, probably another snack, it'll be dinner time.
Too right, I'm hungry already.
You've just eaten.
Yeah, but I always think of the next meal.
Emily spends her days going from food. Like, that's all you think about, isn't it? Oh, I'll get up and have breakfast, and then when we get to lunch, and then I think a lot of people, I don't do that, but I think a lot of people do that.
I think that's just how life goes, right? You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, or tea.
We'll see you at tea time. Dinner time. Tea time, dinner time.
Dinner.
We're southern. Dinner. We're not leaving the campsite, we're just going for a little reshuffle because of this one.
So the reason I might need a nap later is because last night it was quite windy and stormy, and these little buggers were falling on the roof. So AJ was up and about and keeping us up and that. So Louise is just behind me now moving the van. I don't know why she didn't move it last night, because I did tell her to, but who knows? We had a sleepless night when she could have just moved the van, I'm sure.
I didn't want to do it last night because I didn't want to be that twat that starts their camper van engine at 3 AM in the morning. If this is your first time watching the channel, you think these two are alright, but my God, do they pander to that every dog's need? You'd be right, we do. He always gets his way.
So I think this is where we're gonna stay. But, what? Yes.
Everyone's happy with that. Are you happy with that, mate? Does that suit my boy? Is that better? You're going to leave us to sleep tonight? Yes. Emily's going to have a nap, and then we're going to have some dinner, I think. We've got potato, carrots, what are these flat things called?
Mange too.
Mange too. Baby corns, all kinds of goodness in there, and rice. I love Emily's vegetable curry. I know you've all seen the famous vegetable curry before, but every time we film it, we get asked questions about how you make it, don't we? So Emily is going to show you the very simple way that she makes a healthy curry for us.
Cooking with Emily, cooking with Emily. This is my cooking dance. I'll work on that.
What's your curry dance?
Spicy. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not quite going. I'll work on the dances. Anyway, this curry is like super easy. It's literally just this curry sauce mix here. You can get it in mild, medium, hot, and it's from B&M, and it's £1 for this whole big pot that's inside here. I actually don't use that much of the actual powder. Wait a minute. Sorry, Louise. I've got to show more.
Delia would have had all this prepared.
Shut up. Anyway, this is what it looks like when it's out of the packaging. It's just this powder, and you just add water to it. But I don't like it super thick, so I only have about 3 tablespoons of powder in there. So you don't need what it says on the packet, so just make it how you like it and experiment. And
then obviously you can add your own herbs and spices and things in if you wish to.
You really don't need to, but if you want to, look. What's that saying? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
So this packet costs you £1, and how many curries do we get out of that?
Well, I took 2 of these away with me, and this is the second one when we was away for 3 months.
Okay, so you get a good few curries out of it, and then it's just rice and then a few veg and whatnot, and then obviously meat if you choose that. But
if you
we're not meat lovers in this van, are we?
Nah, look, we're veggies. Sorry.
Emily's a veggie, but neither one of us are fans of meat, swinging meat and all that kind of thing. That's my third one, got it in.
That's the worst one.
And on that note, I'm going to be in a whole lot of trouble. We are starving, we are absolutely shattered, so we'll see you lot bright and early, because Emily's going to be getting her running shoes on for a world famous 2-minute tour, so that's something to look forward to. See you tomorrow.
I am not looking forward to this. I'm so out of practice.
Emily is about to embark on her first 2-minute tour for quite some time, and this place is huge. If you don't know what a 2-minute tour is, it's where Emily attempts to show you the whole campsite in under 2 minutes. But I think you've only achieved it maybe once?
Twice.
What are you doing?
Stretching. I've got to be prepared, Louise. You've got to be warm.
You've been a bit dramatic. You ready?
Not really.
Off you pop.
Let's go. Now I'm under no illusion that I'm going to get this done in 2 minutes, but I will try my best to keep it as quick as possible. So without further ado, let's get this 2-minute tour underway. Right, we are at Bracelands. It's part of the camping in the forest and the camper van and motorhome, I believe. You got reception area behind me here, fancy gates where you have to have like a key code. Oh, as well, I need to show you. I've been told I have to show you this. I don't know why. Oh, then should have my foot. Bird feeders. Look at the little stones and stuff. How cute is that? That's just added on more time that I didn't need, doesn't it? But anyway, so this is a really big site. It's got electric hookup, hard standing, grass pitches, the lot, 3 toilet blocks, but I'm going to show you the main one. Oh, I'm already knackered. Right, here we go. So, ladies here. Toilets, fancy. Why, hello. And showers. Hair dryers. Now, the showers are actually really good. I absolutely love them. So hot, so powerful as well. Oh. Information centre. I'm already at 1.5 minutes. This is not good. Right, and in the main block, they've got a washing machines and stuff in it as well. So you've got your wash up sinks here. They're also in the other blocks as well. 2 washers, 2 dryers, and this is the prices here. I think that's really cheap for like a basic wash, right? Oh my god. I'm trying to get as much done as possible and I'm so out of practice. Whew. Right, let's keep going. I've got these fancy pants glamping pods, if you can see. Here's some of the half standing pictures here. Loads of refuse sites, bins, loads of bins about. So towards the end of September, during the weekend, there's 2 prices, one for members, one for non-members. We paid £22 something a night, and if you was a member, it was £17 something. During the week, 2 prices, £14 something for non-members and £10 something for members. That's just a grass pitch with no electric hookup. Which way am I going? Oh, we'll go this way. So, yeah, 2 prices, members, non-members. Watch the doggies. Keep chased by dogs. Keep going. No one needs that. But, where was I? Dying. Oh, we must settle. Deer poo. Not rabbit poo, like it may look. That's deer poo. I know that for 100%. I've lost my train of thought. What was she saying? Let me catch my breath. Oh, it's coming under new management. So the prices that I've just given you are only valid at the date of the release of this video. That's my disclaimer right there. So, this is our pitch. Can you see? Right over there. More toilets down there. Oh, and also over there, they got fancy little tents, like the canvas tents. You know, them like posh ones. Got kitchen and everything in there. We're sort of in there. Oh, so I'm nearly there. Look how cool our pitch looks. By the trees. loads of deer poo around here. And what we found is in the evening, after the sun goes down and it's dark, the deers are just all around the site, everywhere. AJ loves it. But anyway, Bracelands, camping in a forest, loads of walks, 2 different prices. I can't even tell you the prices again because, do you know what, it's going to come under new management, so it's going to change anyway. But yeah, I feel that's 2, 4, 5 minute tour out.
There you go then, 2-minute tours back in the videos. A lot of requests for your 2-minute tours. They've been missed, haven't they?
They have been missed, and do you know what? Once I started doing it, I was alright. I was a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I'd never want to mess it up for you guys.
I'm happy to report you've had a shower, washed all the sweat off, you come back stinking, didn't you?
Oh yeah, just for that little bit of like 5-minute work.
Now, we're going to be honest with you, because we always generally are. Generally? No, we always are, I promise.
Okay.
We are excited to be back out in the van, but we are a little bit dubious about van life here in the UK at the minute, aren't we?
We are, yeah. We just think that it's getting extremely hard and harder to be able to do it and have less aggro doing it.
Yeah, we've just been looking for park ups around here because obviously we don't want to stay on campsites all of the time. This was just to ease ourselves back in. But even looking on Park for Night, Monmouthshire County Council have been through and commented on all of the park ups saying please don't park here, please don't park here, and it's all over the place. And where we live in particular, we've lost a few of our local park ups, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's just that, and it's not the actual act of getting moved on, it's more going to before you go to a place knowing that you're not going to be welcome there. It just adds a real sour note. As per usual, we've started to waffle on, and as you can see, Summer is waiting patiently to go outside. This is a big part of our problem. We love travelling in our van as it means we can bring AJ and Summer along, but this means we like quiet park ups with a lot of space so they can explore too. We don't want to do this if they're not enjoying it. I like to be amongst the nature and get out with the wildlife, and Emily prefers to do her workouts with a bit of a view in nice country air. So, whilst there are still plenty of nice park ups left in the UK, they are getting harder and harder to find, and the ones that are left are getting busier. We love the UK and its incredible countryside and want to explore more of it. However, to keep van life in the UK enjoyable, we don't want to be scratching around for park ups late at night and inevitably finding ourselves parked in a noisy lay-by amongst the litter where Summer and AJ can't get out. This trip, we're still going to be doing our usual wild camping and finding some stunning UK locations, but we are also going to be doing things a little differently. So, this little jaunt around the UK, because we don't want to be sat at home, do we?
No, not at all. We are going to be out and about, for sure.
Emily had a right paddy when I was away on my own because she was stuck at a house and I was out in the van. So we definitely want to be out travelling, but there might just be a few more campsites, maybe a pub stop. Might do a couple of pub stops.
That means food.
Yeah, that does mean food. So we're just going to do it a little bit differently, and we want to slow things down a little bit because we have a huge trip planned next year. It's very exciting, and it's going to have a subplot going on underneath, and it's going to be a lot of research, a lot of planning, a lot of travelling, a lot of driving, which we're very, very, very excited about. So I think we're just going to take the next few months to, because we've got a few things planned as well around the country, haven't we?
I'm going on holiday.
Emily's off to Mexico for 2 weeks, so there is that. A couple of things we want to do. We want to take advantage and see friends and family whilst we're here, because we know we're going to be away a lot next year. So we don't have... This series isn't going to be like normally where we'll have a little route and we're going to take you around. We're just going to live our lives in the van. It's going to be more real van life, I think.
Yeah, and definitely a little bit more. We'll go here, go there, go here. And it won't make sense, and you'll be like, why have they done this? And
it's because we're doing some things that won't be in the videos in between. So if it does look like we've pinged across a few places, that is why. And I think we've waffled on long enough. Your 2-minute tour, well, you was gone ages, so that's going to be like, I'm sorry if this video is like 40 minutes long. And it's mostly Emily running around a campsite.
But just think of it, by the time like this little season ends, I would have nailed the 2-minute tour. I reckon I'll get it in like a minute and a half.
In the comments, folks, I reckon she won't get a single one between now and Christmas under 2 minutes. Let me know what you think. And if all that I've just talked about sounds like something you're into, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. It means the world, helps the channel grow. We love it. We love having you here. And what else do they have to do?
Ding the bell and give us a thumbs up.
And we will see. Yeah, ding the bell, because I don't know. We're going to try and stick to our Sunday schedule, but there might be a few altercations in there along the way because of our prior commitments. And we'll see you lot on the next one.
Bye.